This is Aging Gracefully with Julie. The body's evolution.
Welcome to Aging Gracefully with Julie, the podcast dedicated to navigating the beautiful and complex journey of aging. I'm your host, Julie. Today, we're exploring a topic that touches every single one of us, change. It's a word that can conjure a mix of emotions, perhaps a little apprehension, maybe some nostalgia, but also, hopefully, a sense of curiosity. Today we're going to talk about exactly that, the art and science of changes during aging with vitality. This isn't about ignoring the changes that come with time, but about understanding them, respecting them, and managing them intelligently. It's a philosophy rooted not in denial, but in empowerment, knowledge, and proactive care for the only body we will ever have. It is about maximizing our health span, not just our lifespan. This isn't about looking 20 forever. It's about feeling vibrant, strong, and clear-headed for as long as possible. It's about understanding the remarkable changes our bodies undergo and using that knowledge to live with intention and vitality. Over the next 30 minutes, we'll journey through the major systems of the body, from the tireless beat of our hearts to the intricate network of our brains. We'll uncover the predictable shifts that come with time, and more importantly, we'll arm you with actionable, science-backed strategies to support your body, embrace your own evolution, and truly age with grace. Let's begin where the rhythm of life itself resides, our cardiovascular system. This incredible network composed of the heart, arteries, and veins works nonstop from our first breath to our last. As the decades pass, it undergoes some natural modifications. One of the most significant is a gradual stiffening of the major arteries, a process known as arterial sclerosis. Imagine a new elastic hose pipe compared to an older, more rigid one. The older pipe requires more pressure to push the same amount of water through. Similarly, as our arteries lose some of their youthful flexibility, our heart must work harder to pump blood throughout the body. This is a primary reason why blood pressure, particularly the top number or systolic pressure, tends to rise with age. It's also important to distinguish this from atherosclerosis, which is the buildup of fatty plaques inside the arteries. While also more common with age, atherosclerosis is heavily influenced by lifestyle factors like diet and exercise. The good news is that we have immense power to support our heart health. Regular aerobic exercise, such as brisk walking, swimming, cycling, is non-negotiable. It helps maintain arterial elasticity and strengthens the heart muscle, making it more efficient. Think of it as preventative maintenance for your internal engine. Diet is an equally powerful lever. To counteract the natural rise in blood pressure, focus on a diet rich in potassium found in foods like bananas, spinach, and sweet potatoes, which helps balance sodium levels. Embrace healthy fats, especially omega-3 fatty acids from fatty fish like salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds. These fats help reduce inflammation, a key driver of arterial damage. And don't forget flavonoids, the powerful antioxidants in berries, dark chocolate, and green tea, which protect your blood vessels. At the same time, minimizing processed foods, excess sugar, and unhealthy saturated fat is crucial to prevent the plaque buildup of atherosclerosis. Finally, mastering stress is heart protective. Chronic stress floods the body with cortisol and adrenaline, which can raise blood pressure and heart rate over time. Simple practices like daily meditation, deep breathing exercises, or even losing yourself in a hobby can profoundly calm your nervous system and, in turn, your heart. From the system that powers our movement, let's shift to the very framework that supports us, the musculoskeletal system. Our bones, muscles, and joints provide our structure and allow us to interact with the world. Let's start with bone. Our bones are not inert structures. They are living tissues in a constant state of renewal, a process called remodeling. Cells called osteoclasts break down old bone, while cells called osteoblasts build new bone. In our youth, building outpaces breakdown. However, starting in our mid-30s, the balance shifts and we begin to slowly lose more bone than we create. This loss of bone density can eventually lead to osteoporosis, making bones fragile and prone to fracture. While genetics and body frame play a role, our lifestyle is a powerful determinant of our bone health. The single most effective strategy to combat bone loss is resistance training. When you lift a weight or push against your own body weight, you put mechanical stress on your bones. This stress signals your osteoblasts to get to work, building a stronger, denser skeletal framework. It's a direct message to your body. We need these bones to be strong. Alongside exercise, nutrition is critical. Calcium and vitamin D are the famous duo, but don't overlook magnesium and vitamin K found in leafy greens, which also play vital roles in bone metabolism. Now, let's talk about muscle. The age-related loss of muscle mass and function, known as sarcopenia, can begin as early as our 30s and accelerates after 50. This isn't just about strength. Muscle is a metabolically active tissue. Less muscle means a slower metabolism and can contribute to insulin resistance. The antidote, once again, is resistance training. The principle of progressive overload, gradually increasing the weight, reps, or difficulty, is key to stimulating muscle growth at any age. And you must fuel that growth with adequate protein. Many older adults don't consume enough, but aiming for protein with every meal helps preserve and build that precious muscle mass. Finally, our joints. The cartilage that cushions them can wear down, and the synovial fluid that lubricates them can decrease. This is why staying active is so important. Movement helps circulate that fluid. And activities that focus on flexibility and balance, like yoga or Tai Chi, are essential for maintaining a full range of motion and preventing falls, which is the greatest risk associated with weaker bones. Let's now turn our command center, the nervous system and the brain. The fear of cognitive decline is perhaps one of the most potent anxieties surrounding aging. But the story of the aging brain is one of resilience and remarkable adaptability. Yes, some changes do occur. We may see a modest shrinkage in certain areas like the prefrontal cortex, which governs executive function, and the hippocampus, a key player in memory formation. The speed at which we process information or retrieve a name might slow down a bit. These are normal changes. They are not, I repeat, not the same as the diseases that cause dementia. The most exciting concept in modern neuroscience is neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to recognize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. Every time you challenge your mind, you are physically strengthening its structure. This builds what scientists call cognitive reserve. Think of it as building a richer, more complex network of roads in your brain. If one road gets a pothole or is blocked, a brain with high cognitive reserve has countless other routes to get to the destination. So, how do we build this reserve? First, never stop learning. Novelty and challenge are the brain's fertilizer. Learn a musical instrument, take up a new language, engage in strategic games like chess or bridge. Second, stay socially engaged. Meaningful conversation is one of the most complex cognitive tasks we perform, engaging memory, attention, and empathy. And third, prioritize sleep. During deep sleep, the brain runs a cleanup cycle, clearing out metabolic waste products like beta amyloid, a protein implicated in Alzheimer's disease. And of course, the pillars of physical health, exercise, and a brain-healthy diet rich in antioxidants and omega-3s are just as crucial for our cognitive health, ensuring our brain gets the oxygen and nutrients it needs to thrive. Intertwined with all these systems are our hormones and metabolism, which also follow a distinct life cycle. The endocrine system, our body's chemical messaging service, shifts its production levels over time. For women, menopause marks a significant drop in estrogen, which has wide-ranging effects beyond reproduction, including on bone density and heart health. Men experience a more gradual decline in testosterone, often called andropause, which can affect muscle mass, energy, and mood. Our metabolism, the rate at which we burn energy, also naturally slows. This is partly due to the loss of metabolically active muscle tissue we discussed earlier. This slowdown, combined with a potential decrease in insulin sensitivity, can increase the risk of weight gain and type 2 diabetes. The strategies to support our metabolic health are synergistic with everything we've already covered. Strength training to build and maintain muscle is the number one way to keep your metabolic fire stoked. A diet rich in fiber, from vegetables, legumes, and whole grains is essential for stabilizing blood sugar levels and improving insulin sensitivity. And ensuring adequate protein intake not only helps muscle, but also has a higher thermic effect of food, meaning your body burns more calories digesting it. Finally, let's consider the systems through which we experience the world, our senses. And the one that presents to us is our skin. It's common for the lens of the eye to become less flexible, causing presbyopia, the difficulty with near vision that leads many to reading glasses in their 40s or 50s. It's also vital to be aware of and screen for conditions such as cataracts, glaucoma, and macular degeneration. Our hearing can also decline, often due to a lifetime of cumulative noise exposure. Proactive care with regular checkups is the best approach. As for our skin, the integumentary system, it tells a story of our years. Collagen and elastin production decrease, leading to wrinkles and sagging. The layer of subcutaneous fat thins, and oil glands become less active, leading to dryness. While we can't stop this process, we can influence it. The most impactful thing you can do for your skin is sun protection. The vast majority of what we consider skin aging is actually sun damage. Using a broad-spectrum sunscreen daily is a non-negotiable act of self-care. Beyond that, staying well hydrated from the inside out and using a quality moisturizer helps maintain the skin's protective barrier. As we draw our journey to a close, a powerful, unifying message becomes clear. The changes of aging are real, but we are not passive bystanders. The advice for a healthy heart overlaps almost perfectly with the advice for strong bones, a sharp mind, and a stable metabolism. It's a holistic prescription for vitality. The pillars are consistent. Move your body with a mix of aerobic, strength, and flexibility work. Fuel your body with whole, nutrient-dense foods. Prioritize restorative sleep. Manage your stress and cultivate a rich life of learning and social connection. Aging gracefully is not about clinging to youth. It is about embracing the wisdom, resilience, and perspective that only time can grant us, while actively caring for the magnificent physical vessel that carries us on this journey. It's an invitation to listen more closely to our bodies, to honor their needs, and to celebrate their incredible, lifelong capacity for adaptation and strength. Thank you for joining me on Aging Gracefully with Julie. I hope today's discussion has left you feeling not just informed, but genuinely empowered and inspired. Until next time, be well. And in our next episode of Aging Gracefully with Julie, we will be discussing growing and maintaining spiritual relationships as we age gracefully. Thank you and goodbye.
On the next episode, Living Spiritually, a discussion on developing and maintaining a spiritual relationship as we age gracefully.